Here's Brody Brazil.
Pivotal season. Haven't been to the playoffs for 2. That's so uncharacteristic of the franchise, honestly, going back for 30 years. If you kind of have to take a big picture look right now, we don't even need to get specific, but if you have an instant hope for this team for this year, and if you have an instant worry for this team this year, what do those two sides look like?
I should preface this by saying I do come in with a little bit of a fresh look on things. I didn't watch hockey my first year at all. I probably watched 5 games the second year and maybe 5 to 10 the third. So the last 2 years I've watched a little bit more. Unfortunately, it's been pretty tough. Obviously, not making the playoffs is not something this organization has known for the better part of 20, 25 years or however long we've been around. So
31.
It's so I would say, I mean, the positive, or you should always start with the negative. So the negatives are, obviously, and you start with the negative and then finish with the positive. That's what I think. But, obviously they have some bigger contracts that there are issues with. Guys aren't getting any younger. If those guys can't be moved, those guys have to perform or find a way to make everything fit. It's a salary cap world, and that's probably, one of the concerns. And obviously there's a lot of turmoil within, obviously with the Evander Kane situation. And I don't have any inside scoop. So I always like to hear from a source. And
yeah.
Sometimes as the media, we're out here and we don't really know what's going on. So I don't know what's going on.
Nobody does, honestly.
That's where, a distraction like that, it's very important for a captain and the leaders on the team to rally the team. And I'm going to turn this into a positive. This is what I'm hoping will happen, which is not a lot of, from everything I've read, no one's picking the Sharks to make the playoffs. So sometimes as a player, I know I would, you want to rally the team around this kind of outside noise of you guys aren't going to go anywhere. So I think Cooch, who I played with, is a tremendous leader. You lead by example first and foremost. Not the most vocal guy, neither was I, but it's about the leaders kind of getting that team together. And no one expects these guys to make the playoffs. And the positive here is I'm hoping these guys will surprise everybody, have this FU attitude that, okay, let's see what happens. And so that's what I'm hoping from the Sharks this year, is that they will be underdogs going into the season, but I'm hoping these guys can rally. And there's still a lot of talent. There's a ton of talent. They have a new goaltending situation here, but there's a lot of freaking talent in that locker room. And I think, new additions. I don't know the young guys, looking to see what they're going to do. That's always a big part of the team, but there's a lot of talent. And hopefully they have the right attitude.